The roots of the Conservative Party are with land barons looking to keep their riches and their titles. It's no longer that. But is there room in Canada for a Conservative Party? Peter Kent was a Conservative cabinet minister, and he was a national journalist. He's a world traveler. He joins me right now because I want to put the question to you. Sometimes your party seems to want to mirror the former Liberal Party and be small L liberal. Other times there's factions of it that want to be conservative. I mean, one, is there a unified party? And secondly, is there room for a Conservative Party?
Well, Stephen, I think too many members of the party today and in recent years have forgotten that since Confederation, the Conservative Party, the Conservative movement in Canada, like the Liberal Party and the Liberal movement in Canada, has come ebbed and flowed on policies. They've changed sides of the table on some of our North American policies with our great neighbor, the United States. I think the problem today, and certainly as we get into the early days of this leadership campaign, is the scorched earth tactics of some of the candidates accusing one another of not being a conservative.
You're not a real conservative. Yeah.
Well, and dissing the word progressive. They forget that in 1942, and this dissing of the word progressive comes mostly from our Western caucus members and our Western grassroots. They forget or are unaware that in 1942, John Bracken, when he was persuaded, the former Premier of Manitoba, when he was persuaded to lead the Conservative Party into the next election, he made that conditional on adding the word progressive.
Those Western progressives at the time.
Absolutely. So I think today what we have to do is remember what the party grassroots remembered after the years in the wilderness in the 1990s when Peter MacKay and Stephen Harper brought the Reform Party and the former Progressive Conservative Party together, and they created the Conservative Party of Canada. They agreed, and it held under Stephen.
But it's splitting now. You have the social conservatives, and the progressives say we'll never win power with social conservatives in the helm.
Well, and that problem has been that the two leaders who succeeded Stephen, and again, this is through the flawed ranked ballot and the virtual conventions.
Yes.
Those two leaders could not accomplish what Stephen Harper did. He could not convince those factions, and there are more than two factions.
Yes.
There are a variety of folks in the party from east to west, region to region, social politics aside, who under Stephen stayed in line. They didn't make single issue politics their priority.
You need a leader to bring it all together.
And to prioritize on what the party needs and what the country needs.
Peter Kent, smart words. Thank you very much. As you can tell from what you just heard and saw, there are a lot of issues that have to be decided in Canada, and we need independent analysis of them. So, help us stay on the air. Subscribe, tell your friends, PayPal, and thanks for watching.